When my vision returns, I find myself in the Ark. However, something seems different. I feel scared, lonely, helpless. The pain has vanished. I'm suspended in the air. When he appears before me, fright overtakes me. My attempts to flee are useless. Just as I thought. Much like my previous visits, I am unable to move. You cannot escape fate. Please stop struggling. You have many questions to ask, and for that, you should be relaxed. Relaxed? Yeah, right. Not this time. I immediately demand an explanation. Why did he give Maxine Armstrong powers from the Ark? And why is she killing those involved with the tour? Interesting. I see you've caught me. Yet your concern still rests with others? I expected you to act in self-interest. Perhaps Velasquez is right about you. Don't worry, you're still the savior. The lies are only from myself. Perhaps it would be best to start anew. He snaps his fingers and I fall to the ground. Wait, ground? That doesn't make any sense. There's no floor beneath me. I can see nothing but an infinite expanse of space. Still, I'm able to rise to my feet. No longer held back or hindered by this place. I walk towards him and face him as an equal, with the feeling that I can finally combat my fate. Where should we begin? He stops to ponder for a few moments. Oh, of course. Some people would call me the ferryman, but you can call me Rayo. I've been stuck in the Ark for eternity. A part of me wants to leave. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. That's why I gave Maxine Armstrong powers. I need to find a worthy successor. I can't just hand the Ark to anybody. That's why I gave her a little test. I can only assume the test is to kill people. But why those involved with the tour? Or why a test of that nature to begin with? It was curative for convenience sake. I needed to keep an eye on you at all times, so I planned the test to be nearby. As for why she had to kill him, that's another story entirely. I lied to you about the nature of the Ark. I stand here and watch over the Earth and Terra, governing the forces of life and death. I can give the gift of life, or take it away as I see fit. I am the god of death, as you could say. Ensuring that both worlds remain in check. A disaster here, a death there. There is lots to take into consideration. That is why I ordered her to kill. That's something I do many times a day. My replacement will have to do it too, with no hesitation. A test was necessary. It's unfortunate that I have to keep her nearby. But please do not make this a personal thing. It just had to be done. If I could, I would have ordered her to kill people in an entirely different country, but must keep everyone together. I hope you understand. It's just an unfortunate coincidence. I don't know if I can trust him, but he likens himself to the Grim Reaper? Is he responsible for all death? What about other realities? And he can bring back Rook? I can bring him back, yes. Where's the fun in that? You wouldn't understand consequence. In that aspect, Maxine is a genius. I did tell her about you being the savior. She came with a whole plan on her own. In fact, I'm quite taken. Using death to such an end was beautiful. She taught you some very important things. 1. You need to face consequence. 2. You won't be able to save everyone. 3. Others will die by your hand. There's little else to add, but you've taken your duty lightly, so a display of truth is needed. Terra will not be saved without death. It is your duty to save Terra. More friends will die. Foes will appear. Either directly or indirectly, you will be the cause of many deaths to come. It was important that you realize this. And about other realities? I lied. There's only one of everything. Only one Terra to save. Only one Earth. Wait. And that means... Unfortunately, yes. You lack the power I presented you with. You're not special in any way. At least in that regard. You still have a purpose in Terra. but only Velasquez can divulge that. This is why I'll be sending you back. Every step you take in Terra brings that world closer to its promised salvation. But now you know a little more about what the path to salvation entails. I can't believe this. I don't have power? Everything he said to me back then was a lie? I've known you were a saver all along. I know what Velasquez is planning on Terra. I've been watching over it since I was born. I'm so sorry for the lies. But now you know the truth. About me. About you. About the Ark. Terra won't be safe for a while yet. I felt that it was best to come clean. We may need to join forces. And I would rather help you as a friend instead of face you as an enemy. Especially after I'm free of the Ark. I believe it is customary on Earth to inquire after forgiveness, so I would like to do this now if that's okay with you. Would you forgive me, Devin? I don't know what to think of all this. Never expected Terra to be all fun and games, but it could cause the deaths of all my friends? And how do I know he's telling the truth about Max? For that matter, about himself and the Ark. As bizarre as this all sounds, it kind of makes sense. He doesn't have a reason to lie anymore. And admitting to my lack of power? That's a really big step for him to take. Perhaps he truly is coming clean and telling the truth. I don't know. This is all so confusing. But if he does break free of the Ark, he would be very useful. He would be a very useful ally to have. I'm just concerned about how Max would manage things. Rhea looks at me expectantly. For the first time, he wants answers. Our situations are now reversed. I'm the guy that can forgive. Thank you. I appreciate the chance. I'll only be forthcoming from now on, and I'll perform my duty with fervor. And that begins with sending you to Terra. I hope you find the answers that you seek. And perhaps, if you do save Terra, we can talk about bringing back the dead. He snaps his fingers and my vision begins to fade. For the first time, I'm terrified of going to Terra, and the too fragility of things now torments me. A secret meeting enforced shortly after. Asheron leaves Anumi under the protection of Singe. So do you have anything to say? About what? About what happened today? Didn't it seem familiar to you? Did you do this just to prove a point? Max, I relive those events every day. Just silently in the back of my mind. There's no need to remind me. It's always there. Trust me. Can't say I trust you, brother. Don't call me that, Max. Ever again. I renounced the Armstrong name years ago. Oh! Wow, that's a nice twist. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You know you can't hide from a birthright. Besides, that's where you were chosen too. Because we're brother and sister. This wouldn't be any fun otherwise. This is fun to you? That's sick. You're killing innocent people. You're letting it happen. You can't keep your eyes off Daz, can you? It lets me do all sorts of cunning things. Normally you have everything in your sight. That is, until you see a pretty girl. Mocking me? Some things never change. That's the quickest way under your fur. And it is so amusing for me to watch. There are more pressing matters at hand. I wanted to talk to you about this game. I'm listening. You know you can't win, right? Especially after what I pulled today. I have more in store, trust me. That's just the tip of the iceberg. What makes you think I don't have plans? You should stop assuming things, Max. Funny. If you have plans, no one would be dead. I give you an A for effort, though. This game is going purely in my favor. However, it doesn't have to stay that way. What do you mean? The rules. They didn't ban teamwork. What if we did this together? We could rule the Ark as a family. Then you won't have to worry about losing. You can't deny it. I use the power better. I haven't really used it at all. I don't need a power to win. You've always been able to outsmart you. Heh. So confident for someone who's losing. Look at everything I've done so far. You really think you could beat me, Acheron? You've only killed 3 people. You're not even halfway done. Just 3? Not at all. I've been in Tokyo for a while now. Midnight Deaths, you mean? Forgot about those for a moment. Place wasn't the first one you killed. Of course not. He was one of many. They were all just practice kills. I have this down to a science. I'm winning. I've anticipated every possible move, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So in the face of loss, why not team up? I don't know. I was raised to prefer an honorable loss. A dishonorable win is not in my nature. It's something I wish you were taught. The stakes are too large to stick to values. Remember what we're capable of? Sometimes you'll need to discard your views, especially in the face of the greater good. You can achieve honor through dishonor. That's a paradox, Max. You can justify this any way you wish, but I won't. I want to win by my parameters. However, things haven't really been going my way, so let me speak hypothetically for a moment. If we team up, could we still play to my objective, ensuring that nobody else here dies? No, because then you'd be the winner. I want to be the victor in this. I've been practicing so hard, Acheron. I don't know if I can agree to that. That's a shame. Your pride always was your worst feature. It's going to get you killed. There's such an easy exit in sight, yet you're too blind to take it. I wouldn't go that far. Can you just let me think about this? Give me a few seconds without an insult? Sure. I think we have a common goal. After we win, we want to bring her back. That's why we're doing this, right? Exactly. This isn't just for my benefit. I owe you lots, Acheron. For the past. This is my way of making it up to you. It's not my fault that I need to kill. I would have done anything that man wanted. I need to play with the hand I'm dealt. Besides, if we end up in control, we can undo all the deaths instantly. Nothing is permanent, do you understand? That's true. If he holds up his end of the bargain, he doesn't have any reason not to. He got bored and lonely. We will too. We can hold contests of our own. Let loose and live, little brother. It's great stress relief too. We should put aside our differences. We have the chance to fix everything. I don't think we should squander it. I don't know. You have to take this seriously. I'll need to kill you if you oppose me. And if I do, I won't be bringing you back. So your only chance to see her again is to work with me, or face death. I guess this is what they call checkmate, because I'd have to kill you to stop you. I don't know why, but I just can't. I'm glad you made the right decision. So what do you say? The family? Max smiles as Acheron reaches into his pocket and presses a button on his phone to end the recording. The family. Vasquez scrambles in fear, unsure what to say for the first time in ages. I didn't... You didn't what? Expect us so soon? Or perhaps you didn't expect us at all? I must say, I thought you'd be dead. Seeing you is quite a surprise, Father. Vasquez takes a few steps back, and clutches his scepter, preparing to defend himself. Oh, so that's how it is. Giving off the power in that scepter? It looks like it's running dry. Tell me, do your subjects know the truth of their existence? Or the truth of yours? Something tells me you're still deceitful. Just as I thought. Old habits die hard, I suppose. I'm surprised you maintained this facade. Nagi, please. Please what? Do tell me. I'd love to see you grovel. You should beg for your pitiful existence. I'll need more time. This world will be saved by my hand. By your hand? Don't be ridiculous. Everything you touch means the plagued end. And soon, Takamagahara will fall. Or whatever it is you call this place now. You can't change the truth of your world. You have a kingdom that houses the dead. Father, you rule over a rotting carcass. Your subjects are nothing but maggots. They writhe in the cavities for succor. So tell me, how can you save something long since dead? Something built on the carrion of your woe? It's possible. I beg for your lenience. Don't make me laugh. You become a pitiful man, Velasquez. You're not fit to be in a position of rule. The world is in my hands now. I will teach your people one simple fact. Salvation can be found through destruction. Maggie pushes Velasquez away, laughing loudly. His laughter echoes through the halls of the castle. Nami, sister, we must go. Yes, brother. It's time for some divine intervention. Kaden grips the bars of his prison cell. Kabu remains fast asleep, fatigue taking over. Really? What makes you think I'd do that? You're the one who stuffed us down here. It was a lapse in judgment. Surely you can understand, Kaden. These things happen all the time. Is that so? You know people starve in your cellar often? It's a pretty big admission of guilt. Well, that's not what I meant. I meant people often make mistakes. You should learn how to word things better. You think you know being a politician, or is Riley not here to pull your strings? Kaylin, there's no need to mock me. I'm willing to pay for your sacrifice, for your services. I need protection. This has gone too far. I don't think you understand my business. I have protection for money, yes. Only to those who deserve it. You locked us up here, and you continue to let us starve. Kabu's on the verge of death, you know. By Riley's orders. Claire's shouts echo through the cellar. Kaden is shocked at his sudden outburst. Please understand, Kaden. It's not Riley's orders that bring me now. It's my defiance, my own free will. I know what needs to be done. I must step down from this election, and the threat of Riley must be quelled. Please. Claire grips the prison bars as well, trembling. I want you to guarantee my safety, and I want you to end Riley's life. I'm not an assassin, Claire. You can't pay me to kill somebody. But Riley is a threat to my safety. You are paid to ensure that safety. Okay, and I fail to see the difference. You're still a murderer. You just validate it in your own way. I didn't come here to argue semantics. You can keep your money. The payment will be our freedom. I can't protect you from behind this cell, and you can't just leave Kabu to die. Of course, I'll retrieve the key from Riley's chambers. I'll expect you to be free within the day. But I'm holding you to your word. If I start to doubt you, I'll kill you. Kaden is unaffected by the threat. Claire glances over at Kabu and stops to think. Wait. I thought you'd come to terms with that. A mercenary can't expect to live forever. If I doubt you, Kabu will die. It will pain me, but it's necessary. I need to guarantee your compliance. Watch your tongue, Claire. Your life will be in my hands. You don't want to take advantage of me. Oh, but I think I do. He makes the grip on the bar and turns away. Make yourself ready. I expect armed opposition. But I don't have anything. You confiscated all my weapons. I'm sure you'll think of something. I'd hate for your freedom to be such short-lived. He walks away without another word. Kane turns to Kabu, worried of what may happen. Don't worry, Kabu. I won't let him touch you. No matter what happens here.